icon function to call the build auth URL. URL function to set the hrefs attributes assign of the signing button. So the result replace this line with. Oh, okay. There it is. It's already been done. It's already been done. Save the changes. Save all the changes. Save the changes of browse to. If you hover over the connect application service, some GUI portion should match your client ID. Click the link and you should be presented with the sign page. Sign to your X365 your browser should be ready. Redirect you to back. No. Is it 1, 2, 3, 2 in there? Redirect back to our home page with no visible change. The reason there's no change is because we don't have the code to handle the redirect. And the Azure authentication endpoint. Let's do that now. So let's try it first. Oh, are we all beginning to start streaming? We are. We're all streaming at the same time. Singing your own praises. I've lost my thread. Too many things going on. And I've just realised I did that on the stream. LOL. That's Inception, streaming a streamer. Oh, I've lost it now. Tell you what, let's do this. Grab up. Oh, it's there. What am I doing? I've already done this. Stop being crazy. Wow. Why won't that capture? There you go. That was weird. Let's jump back to this. Tell you what, I'm going to put that on the left. Not that one. Put that over there. Grab that. Put that over there. Refresh. Right, okay. Connect. Yes. Some GUI portion. Client ID. Yes, that's working. Click on the link, which I've done, and have been redirected. If I pick that, yes, JavaScript. Look at that, amazing! And it's even popped up on my phone. I'm gonna put my thumb over my email address, although you've probably just seen it on the other one anyway. And by pointing this down, the authentication's come up as well, which is pretty cool. Huh. I was impressed with that then. So let's do this. Okay, that. And that now should be auth, but of course it doesn't do anything because we haven't done anything. Right, at this point, I'm going to take a break because I need a drink and I haven't got one. Thanks for joining me so far. I know this stream's a bit random. I'm doing my best. Hopefully people will like what I produce. Okay, I will be back in about 5 minutes or so. Thank you. Please stay. Don't go. Please. Okay, back in a second.
All right, it's time. It's time. You remember that voice well, not trying to stomp on other streamers, but I have a schedule. So, I have a schedule to keep. I have people that want to watch. I don't know why. I don't know why you all want to watch. Let's get some better lighting going here. I'm a hot mess today. There we go. Good. It's not good lighting unless it's blinding my eyes from here. One more day till the weekend, exactly. Land MBR, exactly. It's kind of funny because people were like, "Oh, I'll meet up with you later this week." I'm like, it's already Wednesday, bro. How's that gonna work? I'm trying to quit some stuff I don't need and a lot of stuff, but this laptop is just gonna take off. Just sounds like a helicopter going. Wintermute21 says watching your stream is like being back in college except chill. I try to be chill. Try to be chill. Well, I know there's times that I'm not chill. I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Just an opinionated old man sometimes. Maybe better about that. So let's see who's joining us here. Ethan Flatnose, thank you very much for joining us. Landon BR, thank you as always. Rambling Geek for some reason is simultaneously streaming and also in the chat. Awesome. Wintermute21, good to see you. Seen you around today. I was trying to bounce around some channels and I just had so many back-to-back calls that most of the time I would have it on mute and then stepping away from my desk and whatnot. So I'm going to jump into the question of what in the hell are we doing tonight? I mean, whoops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Hanging out in college, except it's chill. So I'm going to go on the tweeters. And I had posted 2 polls. So this is me on the tweeters. If you're not familiar. This picture is the oldest picture ever. I think I took this 4 jobs ago, 5 jobs ago. Anyway, I had posted a couple of polls, which I thought were really interesting. So we'll take a look at this one. Because I don't want to scroll through the rest of the world. So I said, Bandersnatch, choose your own adventure. Brave Cobra 2, hey, how are you doing? I saw you over there on Jeff's channel. How you doing today? How did his stream go? It was very broken for me, just due to meetings and whatnot. I couldn't really follow. How did it go? I knew he kind of restructured a few things, had a few announcements. What are your thoughts on how he's doing stuff? Can I do stuff better? Well, after today's stream, would have closed. My man. Okay, well, I mean, this is like a dealer's choice or something, right? Like, it's exactly split. 3 votes for 3 topics, and nobody wants Terraform. Nobody wants Terraform. And then it would be a 4-way tie. So it's... I don't even have a coin I could flip. I don't have coins. I would have also voted Terraform. So alleged voting. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Well, to be honest, this is going to be kind of a weird stream. I'm just hanging out today. You know, I've got a lot of cleanup from previous streams. So some of the Docker stuff, I got to clean up. Some projects we were doing, especially with the devlog project, some GitHub cleanup. Excited, Lan and B are excited for the new opportunities for all of the dev streamers. Yeah, it's tough. But Brave Cobra, brother. You'll pause for a moment. I have better than coins. Wait one. so much better than coins. Why would someone use a coin to flip? Land BR, darn it, was gonna search something, but then it left my mind. Yeah, that's these days. That's these 3 days of that weekend. Got a D20? A D20? A. Like one. Like one? Brave Cobra 2, I like how he aims for more interaction with the community. Is the he me? Or C Sharp Fritz? C Sharp Fritz is amazing. I take a ton of inspiration from him, if that's who you're talking about. Many, at least. Yes, there are many, at least. So, if we're gonna get into this, both of you, exactly. Okay, well, you know, let's do some show and tell. Do we like show and tell? Allegedly, I have fixed the issue with new followers popping up and like cut off and everything. A dozen or so D20s. Well, I have a massive pack of 20 individual bags of D&D dice up at the office. But those are the I'm not gonna say they're the junk ones. Oh, we will. Ethan, we will. So show and tell time? Give me it in the chat. Nobody voted. I should have put the option for show and more show and tell. Should have done that. Tell me, chat. The beer of the day, it's Coors Light all the time. Always. That's just my beer. I do fancy beers here and there. Here we go. Refollow doesn't work. Well, so I think I can do this. So let's see if this works. So if I go to my Stream Elements dashboard, 90-minute IPA. Yeah, if that. It's like water at this point. So if I went to my overlay that I use for this, heck, and I think I'm using that one. Wonder if this will actually work. So, under the layers, there's Alert Box 1, and there is an option to emulate a follower event. Bam! How about that? Close enough, right? What was the, does anyone remember from last night, the one, I think maybe it was my, overhead show and tell. So show and tell was the one where I saw it and it looked like crap. Done. Fixed. Fixed. You wouldn't believe that I actually have a job, but I do. So anyway, so we're done with that. We're gonna do some for real show and tell. Let me clear this off here. I ain't worried about this. That poll is closed. The tweet's gotta go. Okay. Oh my. So, first item of business. Well, first item of business is do not spill your beer on cam. This is allegedly a work encouraged stream, but I start very early in the day, so technically this is my time. But I do some work stuff. I try not to do sensitive work stuff because I have NDAs and stuff, folks. Lan BR, Woot fixed on a Thursday. Don't ship on Friday. Yes, don't ship on a Friday. Okay. The very first thing that you need before you even consider dice is what are you rolling into? Right? So, you need to get yourself a good softline dice tray. And the nice thing is that this has some snaps like this, and it can insert flat into a bag. When do you Landon BR says, when do you tend to start your workday? What do you mean start the workday? Do you mean like wake up or start working? Because you're acting as if I stop working ever. See what I did there? No, but are you saying like when I wake up or when I actually start working? I'm an open book tonight, folks. Okay. So then I'm going to show off some dice that I use sometimes to make decisions. I have 3 fancy sets. And then, you know, a bag of like the normal stuff. Let's see here. Never sleeps. I sleep. I get sleep. Probably not as much as I need. You heard that noise, didn't you? Immediately Ethan woke up. I hear that noise. Oh. It just sounds like there's some quality to it, right? Waz321, hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? How you doing this fine almost Friday? So we're doing a little show and tell. We're just hanging out. Landon BR, secretly, Robert Tables is just a Docker container. You know, the secret is I just get replaced really quickly because I have a fast startup time. I'm just one binary. I'm already pre-compiled. I'm ready to ship. I'm ready. Okay, folks, so I think this might look really good. Bear with me here. This is one of those days. It's one of those days. Look at that. Look. Look. Look at it, though. Heckin'. Okay. So, we'll go with kind of the normal dice. Of course, you always want your 6-sided, so we'll say this is better than flipping a coin because you can argue over it. Don't ship Robert Tables on a Friday, though. No, do not. So here are these dice. Yeah, it's actually coming through pretty good. I don't know how the video works, but they're the normal 6-sided. They are rounded corner, rounded edge. They have kind of a copper finish to them, and they are metal. So, like solid metal. They're not plastic, so I don't know if you can hear this. Yeah, buddy. They mean business. It just feels... It just feels like winning, you know, when you roll those. So, that's them. Wintermute 21. I've never had an issue releasing on Friday, to be honest. No, hell no, I don't, because I just make it, it's an ops problem. I'm off. I'm a developer. Rules Terraform. Exactly. Well, we haven't gotten to the ones where you can roll initiative, so they are, they're pretty, and they, smell and taste like metal, but probably healthy. I don't know. Waz321, who does not want to work in the weekends? Yeah, that's my only problem. I don't have to, but I get into stuff. You guys have seen me on stream. So, now we're going to get into a little bit fancier full spectrum dice. Waits till Monday. Yeah, if you can. Full spectrum dice, right? So those were just the 6-sided. So here is a set of the full spectrum of... Oh, by the way, folks, Ethan Flatnose can say, when you're in a game, especially for the first time, make sure when you're supposed to roll a 20, you roll a 20 and not the 12. Because your stats, for some reason, it's like math and shit. They're a lot lower. Like, oh, I only got a 6. Well, you know. That would have been nicer. Need iron in your body. You do need iron. You do need iron. Yeah. They are pretty. And I'm sorry, again, So here's a six-sided that came with it. This is fine. This is fine. Dog sips cup. This is fine. But yeah, they kind of remind me of a, I don't know. They're very sharp, so they're not rounded at all. These things, holy crap. That's really sharp. Clark.io rated with 16 viewers. Clark.io, welcome friends to the stream. And he's now hosting. So he rated and hosted for people that decided, I'm just not going to leave Clark.io's channel. I'm just going to hang around here. I am Digia. I probably pronounced that wrong. Is now following. See, so I figured this out. DZ Xenos. Cool. Is now following. Thank you for the follow. You can see I did fix the follow issue up there when I'm on the show and tell stream. Yes, this, despite what it looks like, this is actually not a D&D stream. We're just doing a little bit of show and tell for some stuff. Because someone mentioned coin flipping, and I have something better than coins. I have dice. Ghastly Guy is now following. You're probably not that ghastly. I don't know. I was goth when I was in my younger years, so. Just in time. Just in time. Exactly. Welcome. Welcome. Gather in. Welcome. Socialize. Be nice. We have, some standards. We like to keep it positive. This is one of those, usually have a very structured stream. And people have said that they like that. This was not that way. And much like our friend Rambling Geek, it's one of those streams where choose your own adventure. We're going to Bandersnatch style this, and I am not prepared for anything. Clarkio, good to see you. Says Robert Tables, good to see you streaming more. It's stressful, but I'm starting to feel it a bit more. JIT dice roll. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Wintermute. Clarkio, sorry that I missed your stream. Business. I was booked back to back. I mean, I couldn't even participate on C# Fritz's stream. It's kind of tough. I do try to let the streamer know that I'm going to lurk in their channel to kind of give them, like, the view. I feel that's kind of cheating, but it does actually help them, even if I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I'm feeling it, Clarkio. I'm starting to get into a bit of a groove. I'm not going to be as polished as a lot of people, but the effort is there. I want to do this. And I think, by and large, most of the fear is gone. I've even told people I work with that come in here, you're going to see me not know stuff that you would think I should know. Deal with it. Shades. That's how it goes. You can't know all the things. So, on the dice, we've reviewed one. We have these other ones that are kind of sparkly and nice. I lurk when needed, to be honest. Wintermute. I like it too because sometimes I have an AirPod actually under here. Sometimes, well, like if I'm on a conference call, sometimes I'll have an AirPod connected to my computer where I'm actually listening to somebody else's stream. All kind of weird stuff. I don't know what's going to happen if I actually do something like go camping and be disconnected from the world. I'll probably just die of not enough attention in my head. I don't know. You love that keyboard. You love that keyboard? Well, it's funny because if you want to talk about keyboards, you were 1/3 of the maximum votes on a topic that included keyboards. So it's equal weight. We were kind of talking about that today. So we have one more dice set coming up. Waz321 says, I try again ever since doing some how-tos. I guess not all your viewers are programming pros and so on. Yeah, no. This is not a... Nobody's a programmer. I'm not a programming pro. Everybody's welcome. And a lot of us kind of know each other from other channels, and this is more of a way to give back. That's all it is. Wintermute. I I went camping once in the mountains of Idaho. Is holy. Let me tell you, when I was a truck driver, one of my very first trips out west, from being based in the Midwest to take the long western trip, I ended up going across the very, very top tip of Idaho, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Idaho is legit. Sorry, just trying to catch up here. Catch up here, catch up here. Oh, sorry, Waz321. Ever considered doing some how-tos? Well, what do you mean? What kind of ideas are you thinking about? Sorry, I read that too quick. I need to bump this up so I could see. Learn to read, Bobby Tables. It do help. Brave Cobra 2 and We'll See You Know Stuff. We would have thought you didn't. It works both ways. Yeah, Brave Cobra 2. That kind of gets into one of the previous streams where I was talking about Dan Abramov's post about here's all the crap I don't know. Yeah, but you know a whole bunch of stuff that we don't. It's just how it works. Parathon. Ew, talking about keyboards. I'm looking at learning to solder so someday I can make my own. Well, okay. So I'm going to have to end up, you know, it's an idea. A stream topic request type thing. A stream topic request, because in addition to knowing not a heck of a lot about Arduino, I know nothing about soldering. I'm terrible. I don't even know what to buy. So maybe that could be a at some point when financially it makes sense for me to get stuff for the stream, we could like rank some stuff. Better camera, better mic, better lighting, green screen, stuff like a soldering station maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I would totally love to make it. I have a couple of friends who did stream a little bit last year, and they didn't archive those videos off to YouTube, and so they're missed, where they were actually building keyboards, and it was pretty cool. Let's see here. Landon BR, I'll be going off-grid in May, going to the Outer Banks in North Carolina. Nice. Nice. Well, I hope you come back from that chill, relaxed, and ready for the ambush and assault of all the media that's going to be waiting to greet you. Wintermute 21. Did you make... So, don't know how to pronounce that. Do not know. Landon BR. Do approve of the on-task whiteboard. Showed my mother, and she asked me to order one for her as well. Heck, if I knew this was going to be such a hit, I'll tell you what. I should have posted an affiliate link. I don't know why you got timed out. Don't hate. Don't at me. But yeah, so in case anyone's new here and they haven't seen it, On Task is a hollow board that you can store your dry erase message, your dry erase marker in. Has an eraser built in that's perfectly sized for saying I'm done with that task. It has 3 sides. Yeah, don't know. Don't know. And it's essentially a dry erase triangle where you can write a goal, and if you get stuck on the goal, move to another one, such as I request access for this thing and I have to wait on somebody. Move on to the next thing, and you just write on it with any old dry erase marker. I have 2 of these. I have one at home, I have one at work. It's going to be a star player. When it's a little longer, hang on. I got you. I remember seeing this setting and being like, why would someone post that long of a message? But you know, Waz321, I think you're probably, call it a side, call it a day. No, so I just dump it into a file with Vim and Tmux and move on. keep it as a to-do somewhere. Off. Try it again, Wintermute. Or WAS321. Sorry. It's off now. I'm telling you. It's off now. Turn off. Turn off. Okay, I'm just gonna click filters off. Landon BR, I'm clicking filters off. You better keep an eye. Anyway, so we've got one more dice set to show on the show and tell. My goodness. 30 minutes and I haven't even got through all my dice sets. So that's this. Here's my favorite. My fave. There it is. So these are a little more roundy. They're still metal. Gotta be metal, man. Metal dice. And they're sharp on ones like these, but they're not. And those other ones they're kind of like, heck, they're like dagger sharp. I wouldn't want to step on these. All right, Lena BR, no problem. I appreciate the help and the support and the love. So if I were to flip a coin, it would be very boring. So I prefer to use dice. Ethan, if you're listening, we're going to roll for something. And in true GM fashion, well, heck, I do actually have a DM bag over there. No, I'm not going to bring that up. Not for this stream. Unless y'all want it. So, because we were deadlocked, I'll pull this up again. Whoops. Don't let your dice tray hit your keyboard. Oh yeah, speaking of keyboard, we have to talk about that. But okay. Let's back in. We don't actually have any goals right now. So go away. Go. That keyboard or this keyboard? We'll talk about both those. I don't care. So. Do you all have any dice you can roll? Ethan, do you have any dice? Do you have the dice? Allegedly, I bought you, if I know who you are, which I think I do. And your epic rolling tray. I think I got you that, right? Maybe not. I think maybe this one. If you are who I know you are. I'm not doxing anybody. So, I put out a poll, which no one paid attention to because apparently they don't look at Twitter. I'm not at home, they're there. Really? What are you doing? I get to use it on Saturday. Okay, that's great. So I put out a Twitter poll to ask people what they wanted to cover tonight, which none of this will happen, but it's good to just know the feedback from the community. They wanted more Docker, they wanted keyboards and stuff, and they wanted dev blog project. And no one said Terraform. There we go, Wazzy32. So, see, I told you, I tried to fix it for you. You will find I'm a compassionate streamer. So, my suggestions. I'm new to programming and just started to learn. I would love to learn more about how to set up Git, IntelliJ, Visual Studio. Don't know if others have tried it, but how about you work on a project while people can join the project trying to learn? Okay. So, to be fair, when we kicked off the devblog project, we created a Git repo. We did all that from scratch. So you may want to check the previous VODs. And I know that's like, it's not a great answer. It's not a great answer because they're long. You know, who wants to like see the basics in a 2-hour long stream? But we did attempt to do that. So, welcome to the new follow. There is a little bit of catch-up work. Now, I will say, streaming is one of those things that is a bit different from what you might be expecting. Brave Cobra 2. I know. Are you following me on there? If you're not, we should connect. Because I see you everywhere in the community, and it just seems like a shame that we're not connected. But WAS321, as I was saying, you'll find that streaming is a little bit different than things that you might be used to. Like, for example, Egghead.io, great resource. Pluralsight, Udemy courses. C# Fritz has a great rundown of like kind of course type stuff. So my goal is that I've learned a lot from streamers as far as how to be a developer, not necessarily how to develop. And it's going to take me a minute to like get my noodle around that specific differentiation, but there are streamers who inspire me because of how they are, not what they know. Because the what they know, I mean, you can find that real easy. Let's pick a thing. I have an idea. So, if I wanted to say that for some particular project that I'm joining, they're using Terraform Workspaces, and I'm not super familiar with how Terraform Workspaces work. So I'd say Terraform Workspaces. That'd be obviously Java. Yeah, no, I'm not. You ain't gonna learn Java here. So there we go. And creating workspaces, getting started. So these two, I would go through and I'd say, oh, this, okay, workspaces. There's a backend. Okay. So you have a configuration with a backend. Persistent data, where the Terraform state is. It belongs to a workspace. Initially, the backend only has one workspace. So, is that true? Let's test it out. The best thing is, test it out. If all your stuff is version controlled, you're not going to break nothing. Well, I mean, you could break stuff, but if you have the right protections where you're not going to do a Terraform apply to production on a Friday and ship it, they're not going to break anything. So let's go into where we were. We were in the code. We were in just stream. We were, I think, in Terraform Basic. Wait, what is going on? Hack. Yeah, and so if we go in, well, let's use a command. Get forces a no-go until it is. So yeah, I would want to go into infrastructure. Get checkout master. Yeah, no, you will get fired. Fired. Also, we protect our Git branches. Brave Cobra 2, Friday morning is okay, Friday evening is risky. You know, I work with a client that they actually kind of made it their thing. They would do kind of a Thursday overnight to Friday morning, and then they would have that buffer of Friday to either fix the thing on fire or roll back the thing that caused the fire. So that could possibly work. Brave Cobra 2, well, I'm sorry, man. I can't put polls out. Except on Twitter. I don't even like Twitter. I didn't use Twitter I mean, I use it, and then I deleted everything, and then I was like, oh my god, people have to actually know me if they want to listen to me, so. One of them things. Not on Facebook, though. If you find me on Facebook, nah. Pass. The only reason I have Facebook now is for testing things like OAuth, like Auth0, like social logins. But aside from that, Facebook can die in a fire. And Instagram. Waz321, the poll on Twitter is 4 hours ago. Did not have the chance to see it. I limited it because I'm not going to have a poll up to the very last minute. How am I going to prepare? Which actually, it turns out that's what happened. But that's why I didn't have it. Like, if I'm already doing a thing and people are voting, then I'd be like, well, heck. Unless you can't get it. Yeah. Yeah, Sergi B01 race. You recognize the Vortex Race 3 keyboard. Nice. These are clears. I have one up at work, at my office, that use the Cherry MX Blues, and they're a little louder, and the family doesn't like it. Start it earlier. Well, I can't go back in time, my man. I came up with the idea the moment I posted it, so. Because I was in the middle of meetings and I was like, crap, I'm not going to be able to prepare for a stream, but I owe it to everyone to be on a regular basis. First rule of On Time Club, show up early. Second rule of On Time Club, keep doing like your thing that you tell people you're going to do. Okay, where were we? We were going to look at workspaces, right? So let's see. Let's just make sure. Oh, I knew. This must be, I think this is a bug. No, wait, I think this is me being dumb. Hang on. Source. My bash RC. From home. Assume. These are what I can assume. Assume DRP. Tutorial. We're not technically doing Terraform stuff, but we kind of are. I'm just saying this is how I think. So if I say then I should be authenticated. So I see that I created this. This I actually did for a no commit after you had that misspell maybe. No, it's fine. I assumed the wrong role. I didn't assume a role in this session, and it requires a region, which I commented out right here when I was doing the tutorial for someone. I was like, I don't think the region is required, and it turns out it's not. But I mean, it is required, but I was using the wrong profile. So let's go back. Let's rewind. Put that time bracelet on. Rewind. Workspaces. This is how I would be learning. I would say, okay. There's a default. Okay. Do we have a default workspace? Whoops. Do we have? No, I don't want that. Sorry. Fumbling around. Unprepared, unrehearsed. So, there we go. Alright, so I wonder if we do have it. TF workspace. Well, the first thing that I would do is say, what command's going to run? Ooh, that's a heckin' good idea, Brave Cobra 2. Brave Cobra 2 says, maybe you can share your aliases as you are now using commands that may not be transparent to the average user or new users who have not heard the explanation. They might be the same command. They might type the same command without getting it to work. That's a good call. That's a good call. I will try to be more explicit, and then I think what I might do, tell me if this would be helpful, but if there were a bot command for stream aliases or something where you could actually like see a list of that stuff, would that be helpful at all? Because sometimes, seriously, when you're doing Terraform, it will it will slow you down. And you'll start typing Terra from and getting errors, and it's a pain in the butt. TF is good. TF. So using a tip, I can't remember who I got it from. Type, I think, A. TF. Yep. So this says the text I'm typing TF is aliased in bash to Terraform. So if I do TF validate, it's the same as just typing out Terraform validate. It just saves you some keystrokes, right? Ethan, makes sense to me, especially if you do Docker Compose. That's even worse than Terraform. Yeah, so I could, I have that too. Type A DC. So alias to Docker Compose. Also, alias to a command that is a real command DC. And it's some sort of a calculator type thing that I never use and apparently won't ever be able to use because I'm stomping on it. Anyway, so TF workspace help is where I would start before I even Google it. But I had to Google it because I was like, what's a Terraform workspace? Now that's a command. Well, let's list. So we'll say list. Look at that. I'm not using workspaces, and I'm not using remote state. So this part says the persistent data stored in the backend belongs to a workspace. With Terraform, there are different backend persistence schemes. One of those is S3. The other one is by default on your local file system. It's just like it's sitting here. It's literally sitting here. I can show you. Yeah, so ls. So those two files, right? Kubernetes files the same reasoning. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. By default, make it easy. Store it on somebody's local. Wintermute 21, Robert Tables, have to run, unfortunately, but you are awesome, and I appreciate you. I don't know about the first one, but I appreciate you, Wintermute 21. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Thanks for stopping by and putting up for a while with inane BS. Not really being super productive. It's been one of those days, folks. Everyone has up and down days. Sometimes you get stuff done, sometimes you don't. But we got good music. We got good chill vibes. Everybody's happy. Let's go check out. Yeah, because I just feel like I always have to have that in my life, and then it's just going to go through that. So that is the Quiltony Twitch playlist, by the way, which I'll say. If you're into quilt making, and if you're not, I don't care. I don't make quilts, but fantastic streamer with an awesome community, supporter of charity. I see C# Fritz in there and a few others every now and then, but it's kind of a nice, go look at something different besides code every now and then, right? WAS321, I'm only familiar with Azure, but out of the sake of sounding stupid, is Terraform front end for cloud solutions? Let me try to parse that, and if I get that wrong, then post in here and correct me. So here's what Terraform is. Terraform is an application, so it's a binary. There is something different, really, Brave Cobra 2. I see what you did there. Terraform is a way for you to write a very standardized set of code that, depending on the provider, gets executed as a whole crap ton of API calls behind the scene, right? So AWS exposes everything via API, and they do API first. The console, even, there's certain things you can't do. So if I create a user, if I create an IAM user, and I misspell their name or their email, I literally cannot correct that in the console, but I can do it with their APIs. And so Terraform is a way to kind of encapsulate all that backend kind of crap. To say, I just want to write, it's declarative. I want to declare my state should be so. Behind the scenes, the provider that you install, which in my case is AWS, but there are other providers, for example. Here are a couple of the what they call major. There's AliCloud, which would be Alibaba. Azure, AWS, Bitbucket, Datadog, DNSimple, Docker itself. There's even a Terraform provider for Terraform, right? So what these are these are chunks of application. They're binaries that do the work of being told what to do and translating that into API calls. They take responsibility of reporting back to Terraform. I need this before I create this. This depends on this. Yeah, GitLab. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff here, folks. Terraform. It's the way of the future. Now, I'm a big AWS proponent, and it's the field of work that I work in. Now, why would I not want to use CloudFormation? Because it would only be AWS, and some of the folks that I work with at my consultancy, they're focusing on Azure. And there are other things like okay, New Relic. New Relic as a provider. Look, you could set up your alert channel, your synthetics monitor, all of this stuff, infrastructure as code. So this is not even like a cloud, it's like a tool. And I talked to a few New Relic technical experts. For one, they had never heard of Terraform. And for two, they didn't realize that they had a New Relic Terraform provider. But the goal is that this is maintained behind the scenes for you. All you do is you declaratively say, I want my state to be this. Terraform will look at, okay, well, you previously had this. What does it look like in the real world? We're going to pull in what it looks like. We're going to do a diff. And we're going to tell you, okay, your real world, not remote state, your real world looks like X, and you want it to be Y, we're going to do a diff, and we're going to tell you what we have to change, create, or destroy to get to where you're declaring you want your state to be. Anybody that is remotely familiar with immutable data structures or Redux, unidirectional data flow, those kind of things, it's kind of the same concept. Ethan says, I prefer the way Terraform works over CloudFormation as well. In my opinion, it's more readable and easier to write. Yeah, it would be difficult to make it more readable, to be honest. And it's especially readable if you install the fancy-ass Operator Mono font. If you buy that, that is ridiculous. Hang on. Brave Cobra 2 was held by the moderator for sexually explicit language by saying, I love the Redux pattern. What? I need to get Landon BR back here or make somebody else a mod because this is crazy. What on earth? Redux? I mean, I find it pretty sexy, but yikes. Yikes. Held for moderation. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty cool when Redux blew up and all of a sudden it was starting to be available in other stuff. Because, sometimes you go into a client or a customer or hired onto a new team and they're just like Angular everything. Just drank that Kool-Aid from back in, 2011 or so. They were just like, oh yeah, Angular. Yeah, we're just been there. And now you're stuck and you've got to figure something out. I think there's probably something for Ember. I don't know. Ember. Got opinions on Ember. Ember's cool, until it's not. Just like Rails. Rails is cool until it's not. Okay, so we could see. Hang on. Probably that. Yeah, Redux. It's just. It's naughty. West321 says, okay, I think I understand, but it's a bit over my head. Can you use Terraform to template a complete VNet? Oh, yeah, heck. Yeah, you want me to show it to you? Okay, we'll make a deal. I mean, because I have, like, oh my lord, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 10. I have 10 instances of VS Code, probably all of them running Terraform. So give me a break. Let's take a little breather. It's 4:55. We're a little 5 minutes past our Pomodoro timer, which I don't have, which at some point we'll have to prototype that, right? Brave Cobra 2, I will totally get into that distinction between procedural imperative versus declarative code too when we get back. But you're exactly right. You're precisely right. That's the big advantage. So let's because I have to be careful. I can't let my stuff get muted because sometimes people, yeah. Okay, we're gonna crank it up. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, bio break. Go get a drink. Consider it Friday. It's almost Friday. Relax, socialize, be nice to each other. In fact, I'm gonna do this right quick. Somebody's getting mod duty today. I'm not even gonna ask, but I'm just gonna do it. And then you are obligated. That's how this works, right? No, Suze asked people, but I can't do that all the time. There we go. Brave Cobra 2, you keep an eye. WAS321, 6 minutes. Need to get something to eat and be back to learn this basics. Well, we might. I mean, or we might just hang out. It's all good. It's almost Friday, folks. How cool is that? So, I will be back. Enjoy the tunes, chill, relax. Computer, office warmer. Oh, I know it's going to mess up on me because I didn't fix that. Hang on. Nope. Gotta debug that at some point. Need to get warmer. It's getting later. Yeah. Set the mood, right? Alright, keep an eye on the fort. Shall return shortly. Hey y'all, we're back. We're back, we're back. I have exciting news. I mean, for all of us, really. Mostly for me, but for all of us. Can I get an audio check? Is everything good? Music good? Is the music too loud? Is the voice too loud? Is everything too loud or too soft? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I'm so not pro with this stuff. All good. We good. Ethan says we're good. So, I've been worried about this. I've been super worried about this. This is not a it's not a thing for me to make money. It's for me to be a part of the community. That's also why I will show you this. Let's go here. It's also why I've started trying to put together a calendar of streamers that have said when they're going to stream. Now, NodeBotness, which I'll throw a shout out in here. They are kind of reworking their stream. I think that maybe tomorrow they'll stream. I may miss it because of work. I'm not showing you my real calendar. You do not want to see that. Also, I'm not allowed to show it. You know, clients and NDAs and that kind of crap, right? So, I'm doing this because it's cool to hang out with y'all. I enjoy hanging out on Twitch streams with people that I like and with many of you on other streams. And it's kind of cool to be able to take, you know, my little isolated dots that I know about, ignoring the crap that I don't know about, because we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Terraform Workspace, we just figured it out. We'll figure it out. But there are certain dots where I could say, hey, I know a thing. Here's an easy way to get started. Here are some pitfalls to watch out for. Because I'm trying to be the person I wish that I had when I was just getting started. My door is open. Oh, crap. Heck. Should probably close that. I got loud kids. Hang on. You just see me walk over there. I have a really long headphone cord. I bet I could do this. What do you think? Can I do it? Oh, no. I want to pull my wireless charger off. Yeah! Oh, crap. There. Yeah. Clip that. Is that accessible as a shared Google Calendar? Not yet. Not yet, Brave Cobra 2. I literally just started it today when I was on a meeting that was... Oh! Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Door challenge. Oh, whoa, no! No! That's why it failed. The DM said, surprise, the other door opened too. Oh, heck. Okay, well. We're gonna have a lot of clippable moments here. Okay, so, back to, that's the worst ninja ever. Everyone heard me and it opened another door right next to it. It's like, I kicked the window in. Some shopmaker put up a new wall right behind the window that you kicked in. You lose, friend. Parathon, so not from what his stream actually showed. So let me, that's a good point. I should double check. Let's double check. Ethan says, as I said before, never play D&D with David unless he plays a character with rerolls on ones. My God. In all of my dice suck that way. But they're metal and they're pretty. So, from what I'm... Whoops. What I'm seeing... Where was it? Yeah, so I'm seeing Thursday, Friday, Saturday all at 10 Eastern. He used to do, I thought, Sunday at 10. Brave Cobra 2, by the way, thanks for the confidence. Thanks for the confidence. Tell me what that means. What do you mean, thanks for the confidence? I have no confidence. I don't know what I'm doing. None of us do. Man, I've been doing this for 13 years and none of us know what we're doing. We figure it out. We figure it out. That's how it is. We figure it out. Wow, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you know. I trust you. I trust you. I'm not saying I don't trust other people. It's one of those things where, like, I can't literally make everybody a VIP and a mod in the thing. It's just you got to have some overlap. Plus, it's not... Being a mod is a lot more involved than just banning people and whatnot. Sword practice, that's okay. That's okay. Just don't take it out on good people. Use the wooden sword for a while. But it's also things where if a bot goes crazy and times somebody out, like, wrongly, or if it holds a word that obviously is, like, not... Like Redux, honestly. Brave Cobra 2. If a comment was held for sexual connotations and if the word is Redux, like, you know to just click allow that, right? We can get together off stream if you want to know about kind of what my expectations are. My expectations are that I will try my best not to curse, but sometimes I will. So it is to be noted that this is a stream that is in mature content. But I'm not very crude on here, you know. So, hang on. Parathon, I believe he used to do Saturday, but now Mrs. C# Fritz works on Sunday, so I believe he's going to switch. Totally fine. I can switch that up. I don't care either way because I originally was going to do 10 o'clocks on Saturdays until I realized, oh, dang it. You know, he does it. And then I was hoping to pair where he could raid me, and then he didn't stream that day. And I was like, I'm just going to go. And Sundays, now that the NFL season is starting to wind down, will probably open up for me to where I might do a Sunday. But I don't want to commit to you all for doing it or find a time slot and then not do it. I think commitment, if you're going to do a thing, do a thing. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then ad hoc ones when it makes sense. And people will find me. They'll find a way. So there are a few other streamers that I do need to figure out what their 2019 schedule is. I think Rambling Geek, so... We kind of stepped on each other today, and I don't want to step on them, and it's... I don't care if people step on me. I don't care. If there's streams going on at the same time, if you're interested in it, whatever. Not everybody's interested in the stuff that I do. Sometimes I'm not interested in the stuff that I do. That's how that goes. Ah, keyboard. Hang on. Hang on. So now is the perfect time where... When I say put a pen in it, I mean I don't want to forget. So, Deviu. Am I saying that right? We'll do the big news. That's still waiting to happen. About a 20-second delay here. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the delays and stuff. I may have to reach out to the expert streamers and whatnot to figure out what's going on with that. I don't know. And then let me think here. View the keyboard. Okay, the big news. Oh, the hang on. Hang on. WAS 321. Going back up here. WAS 321. Okay, so we got 3 topics. We can't take no more. They gotta hold up. The Mike Jolly just joining, but couldn't have missed much since we're still riding on the dry erase triangle. Welcome. Yes. This is one of those unprepared streams that I'm doing because we should gather at the church of. This is a guy that doesn't know what he's doing, but for some reason gets paid like he does. That's the church. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Sort of. I'm kidding. But no, I wanted to write this stuff down so that we know. Well, heck, I just opened DevTools, I think, on my calendar. That's funny. Okay, so we got that. We got that. All right, I'm holding off my big news. So, Devu, or Devi, phonetically spell that. Otherwise, I'll just call you Dev. I like that. My younger son is named Devin. That's all of us. We're all just winging it all the time. The Mike Jolly. Yeah. But you don't tell people that if you want them to hire you. You're just like, oh no, I've done that 1,000 times. No idea. You got your phone out. You're like, hang on. What is. Oh yeah. Wait, what is. Yeah, for sure. Devio. Okay. The keyboard. We will find this again here. I need to get a command for this here. Just was is fine for me too. 321 because the previous 320 was were taken. Rambling Geek. Hell, oh, Rambling Geek is now hosting with 5 viewers. Thank you very much, Rambling Geek. I absolutely did not mean to compete. I just had there's go time and you got to go. You know what I mean? Geek Raid, we're all geeks. Yes, Rambling Geek, welcome. I have given you a shout out a couple times before. I will do it again. Fantastic streamer. Very very interesting couple of streams, especially with the younger one. It was very cool. Didn't actually know that you could use Python to program against Minecraft. That was exciting to watch. So yeah, another new member of the streaming community. You all are absolutely thick with options for people streaming. So where was I here? Looking up the keyboard. Vortex Race 3. Whoops. Of course I misspelled that. But Google got my back. So this is it. This is not an affiliate link. Put a pin in that term. Not an affiliate link. I bought mine on Amazon. I bought 2 of them. I bought one right about the same time that C Sharp Fritz purchased theirs. You can find them here. We pretty much use the same keyboard. This one I purchased with the clears, and I got a second one, and the clears weren't available, and I thought, screw it, we'll try the Cherry MX Blues. They're super clicky, and so that's at work. I have some custom keys. Yeah, I think I will do that. Actually, down below the channel, I have the Better Info card that has lots of notes and stuff, potentially. If I get around to writing it. I just wish like I could have that in a GitHub repo and it gets pulled in. Because I don't like messing with other crap like that. But yeah, that would be a good call. But also a bot command is fun. Because it's kind of become a standard. I should adopt to the standards. So, we have covered the keyboard. Lol to do. Lol to do. That's why I kind of wish I had a streaming partner that would help out with this kind of stuff. Where, like, maybe we could alternate streams or, like, so the squad streaming. Squad streaming. Allegedly. It's coming out sometime. Okay, so, what do? We're going to do option. We're going to roll. We're going to roll. So, see the weakness here. Ooh, ouch. Y'all. Why don't we build a streams site calendar? Yeah, precisely. I mean, I just started tracking it internally because I don't want to step on people. And okay, let me rephrase that. It's not that I don't want to step on people from the aspect of competition. If somebody is streaming something in a totally different realm than what I'm kind of wanting to do, I don't mind, because like you're gonna watch one or the other, and if you float between it, like who cares? It's fine. I watch a ton of streams. I'm following so many people, and I actually subscribe and support and bit and donate and all of that. My thing is, I don't want to stream at the same time as somebody that I want to watch. Think about that. You can watch two streams at the same time. Just kind of tick the volume up on one and the volume down on the other, but you can have multiple browsers open. But if I'm actually streaming, how in the hell is that going to work, right? And there are people I want to watch. So I pay attention to when they stream so that I don't schedule my time when they stream. Now, I'm not moving my schedule, by the way. Ain't going to happen. I set a schedule, and for now it works. And I have to keep it consistent for at least freaking 2 weeks, right? Consistency for 2 weeks is a pretty low bar. WAS in Python. I don't know. Calendar as a service and have an extension they can add to their info page on Twitch. Listen to me. It's a need in the marketplace. Now, you would probably want it globally available, highly available, scalable, maybe with authentication. Rambling Geek, you streamed for over 2 hours and stopped to come here. You did not have to stop your stream, my friend. And I would have cut up on your VOD anyway. I have a start time that I committed to, and I'm doing the thing. How did your stream go, Rambling Geek? From what I saw of it, it went pretty well. It's all good. How'd the stream go? You didn't have the little one on, and I noticed that you said that maybe people tune in just for the little one. I think it may be just a time thing and maybe a late announcement, is my guess. Don't get discouraged. Pretend as if. If I just randomly stream sometime and there's nobody in here but my bots, I'm still going to do it because it's recorded for posterity's sake. And you can download and edit it and repurpose that. So my current employer is encouraging me to stream some things because it can be repurposed as a training program for my coworkers. Like when we go over Terraform stuff. Why would I then have to have a meeting with people? Like, I can just say, the VOD, the YouTube, that's the Terraform. Go learn. I don't have to be in a meeting for that. I'm doing it now, right? Ancient Coder says, it was great. I was there. Awesome. I've seen you around all day. Ancient Coder, what do you do? How do you... Rambling Geek, to be honest, as you said last time, it's making me do stuff. This is our meeting. Exactly. This is our meeting. You show up live or you watch it after. Sorry. But when you're in it, you get to dictate what gets done. WO, does it count as drinking at work if you're drinking on your stream? Yeah, no, so this is not my work. And I've been very explicit about 4 p.m. is when I have my free time that I can stream. Now, there may be times where I actually have to cancel that if I have to handle a production issue or if I have meetings or on-site at a client or something like that that interrupts it. I will keep that to a minimum, but I've been very explicit about that's my time. And I start early enough in the day that is extremely generous to allocate that as my time. Also, there's a lot of places that don't care if you drink at work. Let's see. Milan Harris Dev says, "What do you do for work?" A lot of stuff. So are you asking about like what my kind of like official position is, or like what I actually do day to day? Milan Harris Dev, let me know what you actually mean. Yeah, I know. I was joking because you said you use it as a video. Oh, okay. That's a good call. Yeah, that would be that. So, Uh, could you imagine that you get like one of these safety trainings, and like the person that's doing the safety training about like safely operating a forklift and the dangers of drinking and driving is just like, and so what you wouldn't want to do. That'd be hilarious. That is a good point. W. That's funny. No, it's internal training and people know me. It's just it's more kind of to save the concepts for posterity so I don't just have to do this live every. I have given 3 Terraform trainings today. Like not counting the stream at all. Kind of crazy. Let me catch up here. So Ancient Coda, Robert Tables, I am currently on holiday, so I'm watching you lovely people as I chill. This is the chill stream, man. This is the chill stream. Milan Harris Dev. So I am from Custom App Dev. CMJ Chris Jones is now hosting me for up to 6 viewers. Thank you very much for the host. I should probably set up alerts for hosting, which I thought I had set up. Hack. Of course I did, but I had it. OBS. OBS! You'll be the death of me. But more. Back to your point, Milan Harris Dev. So I am from Custom App Dev, so I can do Custom App Dev. But also DevOps and AWS Cloud Infrastructure, and I'm currently the lead solution architect at my consultancy, and I lead a team of 5 people now. So it's a little bit of a mix of leadership, architecture, and implementation in Custom App Dev when needed. I hope that answers your question. Everybody talking about money. Speaking, no, there is big news. Okay, we're done with the keyboard thing, but I am going to actually keep that over here because somebody is going to ask about the freaking keyboard again. And I'm just going to keep that hot ready. Rambling Geek, I have OBS configured with nested server. I haven't done that yet. That's probably a better idea. I kind of suck at some of this stuff. Okay. But I do love my Stream Deck. I really love the Stream Deck. And I have the not fancy C# frets, massive one. The 6-button one. It's good enough. Good enough for me. Very cool though. Okay, we're done with the calendar. Big news. Wes, so you're the one, my friend. See there? Oh, and you said I could just say Wes, so. Okay, you were talking about Terraform Complete. You're saying you get the call. You say go big news. Post one more time so I know. I'm not going to upset you. I gotta figure out a better view cam so I can actually. That'd be nice. Well, I can actually see that though. So, okay. Go big news. So, let me bring this up right quick. And this is all because of you folks. All because of you folks. So, you ready to feel happy? I need some feel happy. Hang on. I need some feel happy music. I need to find something. And this is fine. I don't mind because they'll probably just say this is copyrighted music, and they'll probably just mute this portion of the video. But if that's the case, are you okay with it? We're not going to cover anything except my news. It's nothing of value to anyone. We're going to go like this. Okay, so my first introduction into what streaming even was Dr. Disrespect. I was introduced to streaming by a person that I work with, and Dr. Disrespect is kind of a weird dude, and that's fine, but he has managed to figure out streaming. So I thought, this is cool. I could get into streaming, and it was game oriented. And then I started seeing all these amazing other people who are doing non-gaming stuff. I was even on the phone with a client today where I said, hey, by the way, for your new guy that started for you, they can go look at my stream from last night to get the intro to Terraform. He said, stream, what are you talking about? I said, Twitch. And he's like, are you like playing Fortnite? I was like, my man, there's more to Twitch than games. So here I am, trying to put good in the community. I know this has not been like the most rewarding stream in the world, and we will get better. I have support from my family, my wife, my kids, my employer to continue trying to get better. I have goals. I have goals like I'm not going to spend a bunch of money, except for buying that one domain name, namingthingshard.com. More to Twitch than games. Hashtag. Exactly. Also, if you ever see the hashtag Noop Crew floating around, quite popular with some of our folks. Lana BR, thank you for coming back. I don't know how long you're back, but I'm getting into it. I'm teasing. They call this teasing in the industry. And we tease more because the music just ran out. So, we'll go. Because this whole thing will probably get muted. That's bad. Hang on. Close enough. Close enough. All right. We've been building up to this moment. I started, and I'll pull this up. I started ad hoc. I decided on Wednesday, December 26th. Screw it, I'm going live. Now, to be fair, I already had a stream deck and I had some things set up with OBS and all that, but I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how the lighting was going to work, and the first stream was rough. Rough. But I did it. Now, let's see. Hang on. We've done all the things. The big news is we've done all the things. This is you folks doing this. You have powered this. This is you all tuning in and collaborating with me, learning from me and teaching me. We did this. This is a very, very short amount of time. Okay, I'm not going to look at that yet. However, Landon BR, thank you very much for the noob. 10k minutes already. Yes, exactly. I had a couple of longs. Actually, the Arduino stream went way longer than I thought it would because the time flew building that thing. It was amazing. Look at that short time span where I had a goal. And I said I'm not going to buy a damn thing until I hit affiliate, right? And there are certain rules and conditions. Followers, etc., etc. Well, without revealing too much, hold up. Hello. I just got the email while I was streaming on that day. So, I'm gonna be that, dude. So that means like we can do custom emotes and in all kinds of cool crap. How cool is that? Plus, I'll be easier to find. Hopefully, I don't know. But y'all, that is a sprint. That is shorter than a sprint. I've worked in agile environments that work on 2 weeks, 10 days, -1 because you have the sprint bookend crap. A normal sprint is 9 usable days, and we did it. We did it. We did it. So now I got to start taking this serious. Right? We did it. I ain't in this for money. Now I have to do better than like freaking Twitter polls. So tell me in the chat, what is the best way that you would like to give feedback to me about what you want to see, what you want us to work on? Kind of knowing the constraints, right? Rambling Geek, does it help if you stream more often? That's a good question. I think that it does, but there is a metric on how many active viewers you have per minutes streamed. So if you just streamed like 24/7 but nobody's watching, it wouldn't count as much. Waz, you like Discord. Hang on. I'm going to take some notes here. Hang on. Discord. Telegrams. Tie a note on that pigeon and send it on over. Yeah, Milan Harisev, it is about consistency. Well, okay, so it's not just about consistency in terms of how Twitch views it. It's about consistency in terms of how your viewers congregate and then start working with each other in the chat and chatting. If you just wanted to stream video and give a tutorial about whatever, you'd probably be okay on Twitch. Twitch is about interaction. Think of how the gaming streams work. Those same things apply as restrictions to us creative dev streamers. So the interaction in chat is crucial. And so, being that the interaction is crucial, you have to have good moderators. You have to have good community kind of values, and everybody is like, you know, we're not just... There are certain things. But then have a space, an open space, where people can disagree with each other, argue with each other, but also interact and help each other. So somebody asks a question and posts a link. I don't necessarily have to be the one doing it. So those are the things that Twitch values, that I know of. And Twitch got bought by Amazon. And there's only so many things I can say because of NDA. But, so that was the big news. I'm going to erase this. Got the big news. I'm going to erase this. We're done. Taking a note. Everybody likes Discord. You know, I hate Discord, but I can't really do Slack. Are mods allowed to have Brave Cobra? That's not funny. Yes, of course. A Discord could be... Okay, so... So, here's my concerns with the Discord. I'm just going to put this out there. And then we'll take a 5-minute break. I'll let you think it over. And then we'll come back and we'll make a decision as an action plan for me to do tomorrow. And it will be done tomorrow. Let me tell you this. Although a lot of people use Discord for their collaboration of their followers, their community, their groupies, if you will, I can't promise, excuse me, a ton of interaction in it. I mean, you have to understand, like, you know, I'm like 50, 60, 70 hours a day on my full-time job, and then also trying to stream. So then being on top of Discord, I can't even stay on top of the Discord of the other people that I follow. So I worry that committing to something like Discord will just explode into a thing that like I can't even keep up with the notifications for. So I'll propose this as an idea. What if there were a GitHub repo that we could keep particular things in, and we could work together like that for a little bit until we ship a thing? I would absolutely have to have moderators. Man, I can't even keep up with the current chat. I've got 2 moderators in here and they're talking to each other. You know what I'm saying. I think a GitHub repo for the stream, a general one. And the cool thing is you can set up individual projects. So the project could be stream ideas. There could be a project for the current working goal. There could be a project for whatever. But GitHub is, it's nice. It gets people into more of the flow I want people to get into opening pull requests. Hey, your pull request is crappy. Here's how to make a better one. We would teach what is a good pull request. Whereas, like you were saying, the basics, how would you get into it? I think it would be easier for me to maintain that than right off the bat with Discord. It's just, I'm just being honest with you folks. It's going to be pretty tough, and I would just turn notifications off and never log in. I have too much going on. For right now. Don't worry. Okay. With that said, mull it over. Talk amongst yourselves. Throw some other ideas out there. I think it's fine. Keep in mind, limited time and attention. The goal is you all helped me get here. I want to reward us with the next level, but let's baby step that level, considering like there's no dime to be had here. I can't even buy a new microphone yet. So I'll be right back. I would say enjoy the music, but it's kind of, what's going on? This section might get muted, but Dr. Disrespect uses a variation of this, and I love the song. Yeah. This is good thinking music. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. So use this as some thinking music. Think about what would take this to the next thing. And I will be right back. Enjoy the music. Yo, we're back. I'm sorry for that break. I was telling the good news to the family. They were like, "What the hell? I don't know what this means." Let's see. Let me catch up here. Actually, I need to. Let's see if it will obey me. Computer. Office warmer.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. A little bit of mood lighting. Let's change it to things that are not going to get muted. Cuz that's sad. Okay. I have a lot to read. Yes, I will catch up. One sec. I have to close my window out here. I don't like people looking at me, but I totally will. Hang on. Oh, really need a servo. Need a blinds closing servo. Oh, heck. Summary is GitHub sounds good for now. Maybe Discord in the future if it's not enough. Cool. Cool. Okay, so I will let you know. Just be aware that if we collaborate, then you will be inadvertently doxing yourself. If you know what that means. So, you decide if that makes sense to you to do. Let me check out some of the, holy, what in the, I missed a lot. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I can't keep up with too much Discord, set expectations. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh. W. I would say enjoy the music, but what the hell's going on here? Yeah, I do that a lot. I'm not very pro at this. Yeah, I think, you know, some other things we could do is we could really kind of we could push it to its limits, right? Like true collaboration on GitHub. We could teach each other, and we could explore some new features of GitHub that even I can't do because I don't get to use it a lot at work. I'm fine with my GitHub account being public. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what. Well, Landon BR, some people don't want to. They don't want to link their stuff up. You know, like who you are on Twitch is maybe not who you want to be known as on GitHub at work, or you know, you go into gaming streams or whatnot. Just Me Bruh says, hello, what programming content are you streaming basically? So my content will be focused more on Node as a language, React as a framework, Docker as a containerization technology, Terraform as infrastructure as code, and AWS as the cloud provider. If that answers any questions. That's what I will be doing. Yeah, lots of DevOps. Yeah, Atlanta be our Arduino on weekends. Yeah, exactly, because oh my goodness, we have lots to do, but that guy was a ton of fun. And it still works because things that are programmed tend to still work. So we made this thing and it's off board and I can do it, but I know that doesn't seem very exciting. You can let that go, Landon. Let me get to... Yeah, sorry, Automod. Well, that's why we have people mods, and that's where serverless will never be able to compete. But so real quick, just me, bro. I know nothing about that at all. Where do you start? You could Google. You could find a course, or you could like chill here with us. Ding that follow button, soon to be potentially subscribe button due to the recent news, and you could learn with us at least 3 days a week, sometimes more. And then I think there should be a thing where we have a. Yeah, I don't think that. Never mind, that's not going to work. The SWK is now following. I'm just going to say it. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you very much for the follow. You'll be alerted every time that I go on. Normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the weekend. We'll have to figure that out. I've got some streamers I'm trying to coordinate with. Getting back to a question. The SWK, can you explain it like I'm 5 what serverless stuff is? So it doesn't mean that there are not servers. It means you don't have to care about them. That's all it means. There are servers. Parathon, make that servo you need for the blinds with Arduino. That's funny, I probably could. Just me, bro. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the club. I call it the Champions Club, but I can't say that because there's another streamer that kind of like coined that. But I think you're all champions. It's just someone else's servers, the SWK, exactly. That's what the cloud is, really. Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, DigitalOcean. You're not putting stuff in the cloud. You're putting stuff on other people's servers out there. It's all in a data center somewhere. It's other people's stuff. Yeah. Yup, exactly. Cloud is just other people's stuff. The benefit is you don't have to manage that. What else am I missing here? Yes, I do need a servo for the blinds. I would love that, but I would love to do it more like maybe light sensitive so it knows when to close. That'd be cool. But I'm old and kept in a closet. Hey, that gray don't come from nowhere. Don't get old, kids. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so did we land on GitHub? We're gonna do GitHub. All right, so I think we make a repo here. CMJ Chris Jones, hey, Robert Tables, yeah, here we go. No problem. The announcement of the big news was this was the start, an ad hoc December 26th stream that I said, screw it, I'm just going to go live. I pulled the trigger. And these are the days that I streamed. And all of this and all of you and your promotion and your sharing and people stepping up to become moderators, everybody with their follows, being consistent, helping me out, providing all this advice. We've, I don't know. I don't know. Ask other people. In how short of a timeline, in terms of days, did you hit affiliate? Like, it literally was so it's perfect for this stream. If you've been watching this stream, most of the time we say these are our goals, and we're going to hit this one, and then we're going to hit this one, and then we're going to hit this one, and it was right down the line, and you all were right there. Every goal had a check mark, or rather with them, I suppose I would hit RX in the markdown file, but all the way down, and like literally right while I was streaming and I took a break, I looked on my phone. I was like, oh, I should probably check Gmail instead of work mail. I was like, Poggers. So I wanted to share that with you all. And I wanted to celebrate it as more of a thing we all did together. Because without you, I would just be a dude talking to a laptop with my family wondering what in the hell am I doing? Oh no. I think that door is open. It's slightly cracked open. I think we're gonna... Okay. See if my headphone cable is gonna work here. Oh heck! You're right. Let me Bruce Lee this door real quick. And not fall over. Yeah. Sorry, it was open. Okay. Cool. Yes, you're right. I should, let's do that. Yeah, let's not do that live while I'm looking. And I do still have a couple. Roll for initiative. Did it work? Because I can tell it didn't. Oh, that's a 12. That's... Whoop. Ah! Yeah. That would still fail. In any kind of normal game. Brave Cobra, are you shouting for a YouTube link? See? This is what I'm talking about. I need like a GitHub repo where I can figure out... Why does it... Hang on. How do I get like the link? Mostly close the door. Closed-ish. YouTube. With those predictions? What are you talking about? Just me, bro. What the heck with those predictions? Yeah, that's what the link looks like to me. Okay, well, there it is. That's a nasty link. What if the mod gets it before you? The mod is good. The mods are good. Yeah, Waz, that's what I'm saying is like these ideas for what commands should be enabled. I know that when I do a command, it's not going to be a code related thing because I have to do it in the interface. Ethan says, peace, I've got to run. Congratulations again on reaching affiliate. Looking forward to how far you will go. Who knows? It's not how far I'm going to go. It's how far we're going to go. Ethan, but thank you very much for your support and your patronage around the parts. We will roll again. Okay, we're gonna real quick, we're gonna live why I rolled the dice. Just me, bro. So I'm kind of a gaming nerd. Brave Cobra 2, correct. That's what I'm saying is that if the requests are coming in through GitHub, I'll fulfill them, but they won't necessarily come with a code change. That would be like pull requested or anything like that. It's just at that point we're kind of leveraging GitHub as a task manager or a feature requester, that kind of thing. Ah, Waz, that's wonderful. Is that right? Is that right? I hope I clean this up. Yeah, I'm still missing, actually. So, we're gonna have to do something live on stream here. No, we're at our time. We're gonna put a pin in this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Keep it track. So, we figured out that it's not gonna be Discord. It's gonna be GitHub. We're gonna do it. So, bots. Lots. We need lots of bots commands, right? Know that. Also, EX So I need to update my NPX card with YouTube. Archive. I need to get better about that. And so if you're unfamiliar with what an NPX card is, we'll show you right now. Right. So npx is a command that comes with Node, I believe, along with npm. And so if you do npx dr Poindexter, that's me, you will in place get this. You will in place get this like little command line business card. It was a pretty hot thing back in the day, but now I need to add some other stuff. So I've got what I do, my team, Robert Tables, so people kind of associate it. I've got Twitter, NPM, GitHub, Docker, LinkedIn, Twitch, the web, and now I'm going to have to probably add something specific about this Twitch stream in here. I know I have Twitch, and I have GitHub, but we might have to make something new for this effort. But, okay, so we have that. Oh, the YouTube too. We should add that too. Let's do the GitHub thing right quick. Let's just make it. Repos, yes, I know, 165 repos. They're all pretty terrible and not useful. What do you want to name it? Naming things is hard. What do you think, chat? Throw some ideas. The goal is it's kind of a collective thing. Kind of for our whole project. Doesn't have to be the repo that we put the code in, but this would be where we keep the issues in. Only at 110. Well, but you probably have 110 useful repos, LandNBR. Okay, so I see some... okay, so Twitch, that's... Okay, M3 Extreme Ideas, okay. Little Bobby Tables. I mean, I can name it anything I want. I call it live stream on my account, Brave Cobra. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, oh no. Now my head is thinking like, okay, live stream. How do I do like a database SQL injection reference to go back to the name? Oh no, I'm getting too clever. And I do like to just like pull the trigger and do it live. So I don't know, what do y'all think? if I put that in there, we will we will see if they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing with these inputs. Do you sanitize them? Okay, let's do it. Sorry for the cursing. Oh, I like the like. Yeah, but let's be explicit just to see if we're gonna do it. Drop table users, I think that'll be good enough. Let's see. Okay, do we roll the dice on this one? Or are they gonna accept this? Okay, we got a quote. We got that. I don't know. Holy shit. Well, I mean... Okie dokie. There we go. There we go. Yeah, they filter it. Do they filter on the input and then also the output? I don't know. But we have a repo, folks. There it is. You saw it live. And this is recorded. And it will be archived on YouTube after. So you saw it here, folks. Oh, that's a good call. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe if I had only altered table versus tables, then I would have hacked all of GitHub. Pissed off a lot of people. I don't know. Pass, man, I get what that. How is that sexual? How on? Okay. The SWK, I work for a pass man. I get junk like that all the time in contact forums. LOL. We're gonna try to make this sexual. I work for a pass man. And I get junk like that all the time. In contact forums. That's the only way that I could see that comment being sexual. So I don't know what these bots are all about. The most sexual comment I've seen. Okay, well, we've got it. We've got it. I'm going to have to wrap up. I am hungry. Yes, exactly. Lewd. About to get lewd. Y'all, there are so many clippable moments in this stream. I'm telling you. I have, like, Chuck Norris kicked my door twice. So, I want to thank you all again. So, this is the wrap-up for our normal Thursday stream. I could go a little bit longer, but I can't because Friday is really going to be busy and I'm super exhausted. It's been a day. And we got nothing accomplished except for, just like hitting affiliate and deciding on a communication mechanism and acknowledging everybody's hard work. You stream when I need to go to bed. I'm sorry, man. That's one of my favorite streamers. Talk to me, Gooseman, which I can do the SO. Do the thing. Hang on. Right? They stream at like 10 p.m. Pacific, and I'm Eastern. And so I'm like, that's like 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So you get a rough idea, like when I try to wrap things up, do time with the fam, hang out, catch up, and all that. Angie Coder, thank you very much. It's not really good stuff this stream, but that's okay. I appreciate everyone's patience with just being completely unprepared. Saturday or Sunday, I need to catch up and see where C# Fritz is going to fall on their stream with that, but we will maybe pick up where we left off with Arduino. I don't know. Well, it says everything I do is in your nighttime. I'm sorry. Just me, bruh. I appreciate it. Hey, and as a reminder, if you want to be alerted when I'm going on, follow button up there. Cost you nothing. You'll just get an alert when I'm coming on. Helps me out, helps us out. Thank you very much, Rambling Geek. Thank you very much. It's been a team effort. It's been a lot of work, especially when you're unprepared. In Rambling Geek, I know that you were concerned about that, but sometimes unprepared streams are a good one to just hang out, clean up, do some stuff. Let the audience tell you what they want to see. Just show me some Terraform. Show me some Docker. Show me whatever. So yeah, with that, we'll call it a night. Let me see. Is there anybody that I could raid? Now that I might be able to do that. Followed you 3 streams ago. Waiting for the sub button now. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Ouch! There's so many people that I love that are streaming right now. So, heck. an audience. Rambling Geek, I think your thing is more on the timing. Probably. That would be my guess. I don't know. You have the friends, my friend. Right here. So let's see if I... Okay, so there are 2 people that are gaming. I'm sorry. And there's 1 person who's making quilts. I want to give a raid over to someone, and if you don't want to stick around, that's fine. I've never done a raid. Actually, I have to look up how to do that. How do I do that? How to raid a Twitch stream. And they may not even allow it. You think Quiltony? I like Quiltony. So Enthusiamy is one of the Geek and Sundry folks, and then also Chef Brent. He's just chatting at this point, but he's from the Philly crew. Yeah, let's go Quiltony. Let me see that command. I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, thank you. So I think I can do it right here. Read. Heck. It's going. 7-6. Stay around. See y'all.